Sometimes, in order to succeed, you have to fail first. And I know that sounds like something printed on a mug at a Target next to a candle that smells like motivation, but it's actually true. I was playing with my friends on Xbox, and he asked me to talk about failure, how to deal with it, how to move past it, and how to not feel like your whole life is over because one thing didn't work out. So, let's talk about that. Failure is one of those things that is sort of inevitable, okay? At anything in life, you have to fail at it. Here's the part people don't want to hear. You don't get good at anything without being bad at it first. Nobody wakes up as the best version of themselves. You don't become confident without embarrassing yourself. You don't get good with money without making dumb purchases. You don't build discipline without breaking promises to yourself at least a few times. Failure is literally the tutorial level of life. And we all hate tutorial levels. Think about anything important. The person who looks confident on camera. They probably recorded 200 videos they will never show anyone. The person who's good at public speaking, they definitely sounded awkward and shaky at first. Even something simple like learning to save money. Nobody does it perfect from day one. I didn't. At all. I've messed up more times than I can count. And that's the funny part about failure. We treat it like proof we're not good enough. When really, it's proof we tried. And trying is already ahead of most people. Most people never even start. They fail in their imagination and quit before real life gets a chance. Let me give you an example. Say you fail a test. A math test, a driving test, a life test. Whatever version of stress you're currently staring in. That failure doesn't mean you're bad. It means this method didn't work. That's it. It's feedback, not personality traits. But we don't see it that way. We turn I fail at something into I am a failure. And those two are very different sentences. The same thing happens with money. You try budgeting, it doesn't work. You try saving, it messes up. You try investing, you panic and sell too early. And instead of adjusting, most people just go, "Welp, guess I'm just bad with money." But no, you're just in the first chapter. Nobody starts on chapter 10. I failed at things for years before getting even slightly decent. I failed at habits. I failed at routines. I failed being consistent. And honestly, I'm still failing in new ways all the time. But the difference now is I don't see failure as a stop sign. I see it as a GPS rerouting me. You haven't truly failed until you stop trying. And here's something important. You haven't truly failed until you stop trying. Messing up 5 times, not failure. 10 times, still not a failure. 100 times, annoying, but you're still not a failure. Failure only becomes permanent when you decide the story is over. And most of the times, we end that story way too early. But I also want to be real with you. Sometimes failure isn't a lesson to keep going. Sometimes it's a lesson to change directions. And that's okay too. You're not meant to be good at everything. You're not meant to force yourself into a life that doesn't fit you. A lot of people find what they love by failing at what they thought they were supposed to love. That's not wasted time. That's research. I had moments like that. Times where I thought, this is what I'm going to do with my life. And then realize, nope, absolutely not. I only figured that out because I tried and failed first. Failure didn't ruin the plan. It relieved the right one. So, How do you actually deal with failure without quitting? You stop making it dramatic. Failure isn't a movie scene with sad music. It's just data. It's collecting information about what doesn't work, and every time you fail, you get a little closer to what does. Ask yourself a better question. Not, why am I like this? But, what can I do differently next time? Not, maybe I'm just not meant for this, but am I willing to try again with a new approach? That tiny shift changes everything. And also, give yourself some credit. You're trying to improve your life. Most people are just refreshing the same problems every year like it's a software update. You're actually attempting something. That puts you already ahead. I'm proud of you. So if you're failing at something right now, your finances, your goals, your habits, your confidence, just remember, failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of it, and you haven't lost as long as you're still in the game. Try again, adjust it, laugh at how messy it is, and keep moving forward. That's literally the whole secret. Good night and good luck, brother. Subscribe and like the video if you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next time.